Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them switch, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them swishers, get the party jumping. Go. Please get lit at your discretion. That's how we do it in the smoker section. And you can tell that smell is coming straight from my direction. You know I like my hash brown like I just ordered breakfast. So what's on the itinerary? I'm mixing up my cup and making sure it's liquor heavy. I'm fresh to death like I got dressed up in the cemetery. And heard these bitches wanna fuck a young visionary. Okay, I'm peeping out the situation. Everybody looking faded gets it's a lit occasion. So I proceed to light this weed and put it in rotation. And treat these hoes like liquor shots, I never chase them. I'm only after paper, so if it's for cash I'm racing. While you still on that bullshit, you keep a steady pace with me and my team gon' raise our glasses to this celebration. Southside a rider till I die, ho, I'm gon' keep it playing. Shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them switch, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them swishers, get the party jumping.
Oh shit, man, I think that we just started something. See, I'm not functioning and we just turned up in the function. Let the mama keep talking, but I don't want discussions. I just want that pussy popping with no introductions. Oops, sorry, I'm high. Well, I'm not sorry, I'm high. It's just my mind likes to fly. Why you stuck on the drive? See, I be up in the clouds. It's like I live with the kites. And the only time you get high when you boarding your flight. It's me in transition, you can transition. Oh, you got amnesia, you think I'm forgetting. I heard how you be all up in them streets tricking. So if you ain't putting in, then you ain't hitting. You know I love this ganja smoke. I hope you brought some ganja, bro. I hope you brought some ganja, bro. She tell me that she trying to smoke. I think she a ganja hoe. She a ganja hoe.
Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them switch, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call the bitches, grab a liquor, get the party jumping. Aw shit, man, I think that we just started something. Call my niggas, grab them swishers, get the party jumping. Go. Transition, man, transition. It's been a long ass day. But I'ma still go for mine, I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hope. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit. My team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah it ain't laced. That's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twins, same hood, same friends. That's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up, that's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball in a road split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later, y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down in circus time, shit, we about to climb. So bring the perp in to raise the curtains. I hit them lights cause we about to shine. Like diamonds in the teeth of a southerner. We keep it real so them real niggas fuck with us. You getting money in my city, it's because of us. We getting bands, motherfucker, better run it up. I'm pit bull and I'm coming at your jugular. Yeah, I'm a dog, no leash, no muzzler. Motherfucker, man, fuck it, I need a smoke break. Hi, kill these niggas, bro.
This one's for the real niggas and the bad bitches that the cash getting while they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep it up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest anniversary and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like I know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat, ski, grab the feet. Hell yeah, make them focus. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuck, you'll need a tow truck. Get this shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and make your fucking chest open. That's how we doin' the rich. You gon' off for one, I smoke two just for kicks. Focus subliminal, why is it killing you niggas? Get mad and when that shoe fits. You know. So gon' start the stress and I smoke a transition. Get lifted to heaven, no worries, no issues when we bring the letters. My niggas and women in the smoker section. Hi.
Yo, 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 what's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed because we going up. We on our way to 15K, so if you want to help us get there, just tap that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. But shout out to all my people in the building. My boy Reaction Command Center. Hand salute. He understands me. The beautiful Miss Joette, everyone. The beautiful, the lovely, the gorgeous. How you doing today, beloved? Good to see you in here. My boy Cole Obsidian Plays. Shout out to you, gang. The man who be on the games and providing the cool vibes, you dig? Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Reaction Command Center, you dig? My boy Ashkin in the building. Shout out to you, gang. It's good to see you, man. Shout out to everybody. Special shout out to my moderators. Let me double check this real quick to make sure my sounds ain't echoing. I'm going to give y'all one more round of applause. Okay, we good. Oh, we are Golden Pony Boy Curtis. And welcome to the live show, man. I appreciate y'all being in the building. You know, you could have been anywhere on the planet, but you chose to be here. And I highly appreciate that because as we know, time is the most important asset that we have at our disposal. And for you spending your time with Gaptooth Gainz, that's an all right thing, man. So I sure appreciate you. Ladies, where my sexy chocolate ladies at?
Sexy chocolate.
Shout out to all my sexy chocolate ladies. Fellas, who hit that gym today? Don't be bullshitting me. I've been slacking. I ain't even gonna lie. But you can't have the gap without having the gains.
Oh, Hercules.
And last but not least, man, shout out to all my people just letting they soul glow. Because when you let your soul glow, it shines oh so silky smooth.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go.
Woo! Gotta wake up and let that soul glow. And in today's show, man, we got some good stuff going on, gang. We got a couple of reactions to get to, as you can see from the thumbnail. We got the dude Yada Awakening. You know, he was kind of like a conscious dude, but was also like a Derek Jackson ass dude. And if y'all can remember the Rise and Fall video I did on Derek Jackson from Guru to Goofball, these dudes always end up exposing themselves, gang. And It's the real question is,
Why would anyone come to you for romantic help?
because apparently he beating on his wife and she done came to the internet to expose it all, y'all. After that, we're going to get into a little bit of this Dalton ain't worried in Sako business, okay? Now, I haven't really been keeping up on the story, but it's so up and down my damn timeline that I was like, all right, I'll give in. What's the deal? And it looked like it's some cheating and quite possibly some beating going on. So we might be just getting real domestic violence today. You know what I'm saying? We dealing with men who, if their woman be like, baby, are you going to come home and eat? He going to tell his wife,
Shut up, bitch.
you dig? And then after that, we got Marquette Devon Burton going off on an uncooked French fry for basically doing what they usually do and putting themselves in black folks' business. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we might get into something else. But yeah, man, shout out to all my people in the building. Shout out to Jada Informant. I see you, gang. I ain't missed you, man. Shout out to all my moderators. I love seeing them blues in the chat. Let me put them teeth down in the chat for your boy, man. You know what? Man, let me get them teeth emojis in the chat. What my Gaptooth Gainers at, gang? We about to get into this thing. So let me cue up the first one real quick to make sure we legit. And after that, where we at, gang? We gonna get into it. Oh, that one. Yeah, we're definitely getting into that one.
My parents didn't finish college, and I was the first person to go to college.
Ain't nobody, hey, don't shit. I ain't went to college neither. It's all right. I ain't Lil Romeo. I'm so ICDC college. But nah, we about to get into it. So let me refresh the screen. Hey, them teeth in the chat. I love that. Appreciate y'all for that. That's going to be my official emoji. Y'all know I do the clinking glasses because, you know, I feel like every time we get together, it's an occasion to toast. It's a celebration, you dig? But I love them teeth, gang. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for that. And we gonna get into it, man. And yeah, call Obsidian, bro. If you want to like hit me on Instagram or something, fam, and shoot me your email, I'll shoot you the music, gang. You know what I'm saying? I got some heat for you, you dig? I appreciate you taking an interest. And yeah, gang, without further ado, we are going to be dropping into this first one. And like I said, it's going to be Yada Awakening. We found out that his wife has come to tell it all, man. And it's always these dudes who present themselves to be holier than thou or try to act like you're less of a man if you don't handle your relationship how they handle their relationship. They're very hyperbolic, you know what I'm saying? And it's always these dudes that you can tell, man, Ninja, you be putting hands on these women, all right? You a philanderer. You ain't nobody somebody should be listening to. So without further ado, we are going to be dropping into a reaction zone. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. Make sure you hit that super chat, gang. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So being able to finish.
Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Snoop D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
Can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
This is crazy, y'all. A massive relationship layout that thousands of women were actively envying across the media feeds has just completely collapsed into a nightmare of domestic violence and exposed fraud. We are tracking the explosive, breaking fallout surrounding internet influencer and self-proclaimed holistic minister Yada, whose wife Divine just officially stepped forward to blow the roof off his entire platform. The details hitting the courtroom records and internet streets show that the polished million-dollar social media front this man has been parading for years was nothing more than a complete manufactured illusion, proving once again that the grass is never greener on the other side and that you shouldn't believe what you see on the internet because people show you what they want you to see, and even then, they sometimes show you lies. To understand the sheer magnitude of this hypocritical collapse, we have to look back at the history files to see how this man built his massive platform layout in the first place. Back in like 2017, Yada emerged on the timeline positioning himself as a bootleg version of Dr. Sebi, gaining millions of views.
And it's always these CMOS ninjas, man. I don't trust none of you niggas come to me selling CMOS. If I can go get it out the ocean myself, I ain't paying you $50 for it. No, I'm not doing it. No. You know what I'm saying? It be these dudes, bro. The dudes with the extra vibrato. The dudes who, I don't know, man. Like, he came into the game on some weird timing. I remember he had a debate with that goofy dude, Cooley or whatever, from the Fugazi podcast. He got into it with him. And I don't even like Cooley, right? Cooley is a goofy. But if Cooley is out here making you look foolish, then you know you a big time goofy. And it be dudes like this who put on a show for the world. They beat women behind closed doors, and behind closed and more closed doors and inside closets, they be on burger and french fry time.
If you want a burger, eat a burger. If you want a french fry, eat a french fry.
I'm telling you, man, a lot of these dudes be down low like that. These dudes who just extra masculine for the world. Yeah, you know, if my women don't work, I do this and do that. And, you know, he came into the game real weird. And I get it. People put on a character for the internet, but nah.
By claiming he could naturally heal severe chronic diseases through specialized alkaline blends. He used that viral traction to launch an aggressive e-commerce operation selling high-priced wellness products like his signature Apple of Eve liquid supplement, which he claimed was handcrafted to rejuvenate human cellular health. But child, the math quickly stopped mathing for his consumer base because his own paying customers flooded the internet streets, calling him a total scammer. People were dropping hard-earned currency only to receive completely broken glass bottles, spoiled and curdled liquids, or in many documented cases, they never received their shipping orders at all, while his back-end staff ignored their refund notices. But the red flags didn't stop at financial fraud, because his history with raw physical violence runs incredibly deep. Not too many know this, but we vividly remember that back during that exact same 2017 timeline, Yada was publicly exposed after a domestic violence incident where his baby mama had to run screaming out of the house to a neighbor's property just to find solace and safety from an active beating.
I didn't hear about that. Now, I seen, because it's popping up in the algorithm now that this has gone viral, I seen that Flacco had did a video a year ago about dude being abusive, but that completely flew under the radar for me. I don't be tapped in with goofy ass ninjas like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. So if this is a different woman and you know that he was out here whooping on women's asses in the past, he's beating his own baby mama. Baby, what are you doing? You think you gonna be treated any different? Let's keep going.
He has quietly accumulated a record of assault and has been in and out of jail cells on the back end, completely hiding his legal entanglements from the public eye.
Peace, fam. I'm just not getting released from jail. Hey, which way do I?
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your...
Thank you. This way? I'm just not getting released from jail. It's ridiculous. Been here for 4 days.
And y'all was out here sending this musty, crusty y'all money for some bullshit pickle juice in a bottle that he called elixir. Y'all think y'all getting the fountain of youth, and y'all getting some damn pickle juice. Y'all thinking y'all getting fairy dust.
She was a fairy.
and he giving you pizza crust. This ninja look musty and crusty coming up. He look like me right now because I haven't shaved in a minute and I need a haircut. And damn, I just realized how dusty I look on this camera. Hey, fuck y'all, all right? You know what I'm saying? We out here. We doing our thing, all right? We here, you know. But still, yeah, I do look a little dusty. But he look musty and crusty. I'm not musty and crusty. I got Blue de Chanel on right now, okay? I took a bath this morning, okay? Like, it's different. He just got out of jail. You know he ain't taking no bath. And you know they took his drawers. You know what I'm saying? So you've been in there free balling, just stanking the place up. Feet smelling like corn nuts. Nah, dog. And y'all was sending him y'all money. Y'all should be ashamed.
Been here 4 days for an exit. Got here since Thursday. I don't know what's going on. You know, they can't keep a good man down, try to throw some charges on me, which is ridiculous. When they get in there, they strip all my clothes off, throw me in the room naked, cold room. Then the feds come in, asking me questions about natural healing, cancer, lupus, who taught me about medicine. Then they ask me about some doctors that I don't even know. I guess they practice natural medicine. So, as you see, just getting out of jail, family. I don't know who's been on my pages. I don't know if my pages have been hacked. You know, I see a lot, I'm receiving a lot of text messages while I'm posting this video or recording this video. I just want you to know I love you. Can't nothing keep us down. I'ma still go hard for us. I'ma still go hard for us. Jail, none of that stuff, man. FBI, none of that stuff. I told them I didn't want to eat the food they was feeding me. So they put me on suicide watch. They took all my clothes and threw me in a cold room.
I told y'all they took his drawers. Now, if they threw you in a cold room, that means you were probably talking some self-deletion talk. They don't just throw you in a cold room. They do that if you're unruly or if you're talking about harming yourself, you know? So you was in there going crazy, wasn't you, boy? You wasn't trying to give up that gumdrop button. You was But I'm telling y'all, it be dudes like this who be scamming the world, beat on women because they secretly like men. So I guess the real question I got is,
why are you gay?
You know what I'm saying?
Where there was nothing, no blankets, no mat, no nothing. I was in the cold, family. But it's all good. I do it for the people. My love is for you, completely for you. I'm in love with you, family. There's nothing more powerful than you. So I just want you to know I'm good, I'm safe, and I'm about to bring hell. As far as this health tip, they can't shake me, they didn't create me. You already know who it is. Stay focused. Somebody getting scared. Somebody getting scared. The truth getting...
Because they see a musty nigga coming out of jail, I'd be scared too. I'd probably lock my door. Nigga, you look like you about to go rob somebody. You already robbed all them people while you selling them pickle juice. You bastard.
Out there. You already know who it is. Your brother teaching got it. You know what I mean?
Realizing the holistic healer gimmick was losing steam, Yada executed a calculated, performative persona shift a few years ago, aggressively pivoting his content to pander explicitly to women. He started building a massive female following by acting like the ultimate blueprint for manhood, creating videos teaching other men how to properly cherish, love, and financially surrender to their wives. He went completely viral by claiming he treats marriage like a high-paying corporate profession, boasting to the feeds that he contractually pays his wife a yearly salary of $100,000 for each of his kids, plus an extra $250,000 cash bonus.
Now keep it real. Look at this picture, gang. He looked like he sell dope, cut hair, and pimp on women at the same damn time. He looked like Pinky. He looked like if she said anything right now, he'd tell her ass,
Shut the fuck, shut. I say, no, Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Like, he looked like he beat on. It's a certain look these dudes have, man. I remember I was out at this party, and it was a dude, you know, we cool. We met on a basketball court at our local park up here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know how you hoop with somebody, you know, you don't really know them like that, but you can feel a person's energy. Dude had good energy, you know? He was there with his lady. We all drinking. I don't know what they were arguing about. I'm very perceptive, man. Being ex-military, I analyze the room quick. I'm always making sure, you know, I like to people watch, right? So I noticed them fighting. And when I say he cocked back and, I mean, hit up with a Texas smash, I had to go grab cuz. Hey, bro. And I usually don't get in between domestic just because, you know, you can lose your life like that. If he don't give a damn about her and she sucking his wiener, what the hell he gonna give a damn about me for? He might kill me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I go grab my, hey, bro, I can't just let you hit your girl. Like, whatever y'all do when y'all leave here, if y'all leave together, that's on y'all. But I can't just sit here and watch this shit, gang. Like, you tripping, bro. Somebody gonna call the cops. Like, it was bad. And he had on a similar shirt and a similar belt with the 2 chains. Don't trust these ninjas. He looked like he still used a can of Murray's grease. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he just used half a can of Murray's in his hair. And he said, hey, baby, go get that money. Yeah, he looked like he gonna whoop that trick.
Exact second a child is born.
250,000 years. She has a maid. She has a chef. She has a personal stylist.
Oh my God. This is the biggest pandering simp of all time. He gives his bitch a $250,000 allowance. Bro, give it the fuck. You could not kill me to get this information out of me. First of all, because it would never be out there. You know what I'll give a bitch? McDonald's and half of my dick. Not even the full fucking throttle.
He put on this elaborate show pretending to own multiple luxury estates, parading a lavish lifestyle, and acting like the absolute perfect protective husband, while thousands of women in the comments were actively swooning, wishing they could find a man to provide that exact type of layout.
A woman that's paying all her own bills.
Shout out to my boy, the final boss KC in the building with the $2 holla. Had the hand salute. Shout out to you, gang. I feel like it's been a little minute, man. I ain't seen you in the last couple lives, bro. I hope everything's been good with you, bro. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. He says, the final boss in this bitch. And you already know this. You dig? But shout out to you, gang. I'm happy you here. I appreciate the donation, bro. I really do. Thank you. Let's keep rocking, gang.
She doesn't need a what you doing text message. She doesn't need a what you doing later text. She needs a baby. I just cashed out you $1,000. I want you.
5 coders, ready to build more? Meet Base 44.
I want you to call out from work on Monday. I booked you a spa date and everything on me. And your mortgage or rent this month, I got you. Your car note, I already took care of that. When you're dealing with a grown woman, you can't entertain her with childish conversations. She's either working hard to take care of herself or those up under her, or she's working hard to get to the next point in life. You can't bring luggage to a flight that's already took off. It's time for men to be men. If you want her time, show her that you understand that her time is valuable.
Right message, wrong messenger. Because the second the streaming cameras turned completely off, the reality inside that house was a living horror story. His wife, Divine Queen Yada, officially finalized the timeline, dropping a public breakup announcement that completely shattered the illusion. She wrote verbatim, "A new chapter. After nearly 8 years, I have made the difficult decision to end my relationship with the father of my children and step into a new chapter of my life. For years, I believed love meant fighting for your family. I gave my all to our home, our children, our businesses, and even protecting his reputation. I kept believing that if we could make it through one more difficult season, peace would meet us on the other side. But at 8 weeks postpartum, looking at a bruise on my face, I had to stop calling it a difficult season and tell myself the truth. It was domestic violence. My 20s were filled with business, babies, and bruises. Building, giving, forgiving, leaving, returning, healing, and hoping. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I realized that if I continued to stay, eventually I would drown.
And let that be a lesson, ladies. Real talk. You can't love a man past his own bullshit, right? A lot of the times, men and women, like a lot of the times we feel like we could change people, right? That we can influence people to change. Now, you can definitely influence people, but ultimately, you can't want something more for somebody else than they want for themselves. And you always got to do what's best for you, especially in a domestic violence situation. If a ninja shows any amount of hostility, because a real man, I don't give a damn how mad he is, unless you charging at him with a knife or something or a bat, or you trying to go offside his head, a real man ain't gonna put his hands on you under no circumstance. He'll be mad as hell. My brother, dumbass ninja, right? I ain't even trying to put them all up out there like that. But someone who looks like my brother, right? He was arguing with his lady, and I just hear a big old boom. I go in the room and shit. Yo, man, what's up? He punched a hole in the wall and hit a stud and broke his fist. I was like,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But I much prefer you do that than hit your lady, okay? Because people are going to get in arguments, all right? Especially if you know it's all relationships. Y'all going to get into some fussing and some fighting, right? But it should never come to where people are putting hands on each other. Especially as a man and that's the mother of your children. You're a real piece of shit, gang. I ain't even gonna lie.
You full of shit. You understand that? You full of shit.
The hardest part has been grieving the future I imagined for our children. But one day, they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a love story I desperately wanted to save. I've learned that people can change. People can heal. But you don't have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. Loyalty should never require abandoning yourself. I don't share this for sympathy or to tear anyone down. What happened is part of my story, but it will never become my identity. I am more than someone's wife. I am more than the things I survived. I am a mother, a woman of faith, a visionary, and a woman learning what it means to choose herself. And through this journey, House of Divine was born. I am turning my pain into purpose, and my purpose into power for every woman who may one day need the courage, information, and resources I once searched for. During this difficult time, just know that I will be moving along. I ask everyone to respect how I tell my story, when I tell my story. There are parts of this journey that I am still processing, healing from, and learning how to put into words. For now, I am taking it literally day by day. I am allowing myself the grace to simply take each day as it comes, trusting God with every step ahead of me. This isn't the end of my story. It's simply the beginning of a chapter I never expected to write. I choose safety. I choose peace. I choose my children. I choose purpose. And finally, I choose me. And child, if you think that statement was heavy, she dropped the absolute nuclear receipt by sharing a screenshot of an active text message thread between them to show the world exactly what she was dealing with. She sent him a text reading, "You hit me hard enough to break the rest of my tooth out of my mouth and left me in severe pain while I am still recovering from just giving birth to our child. The swelling is all over my face.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. but I know I'll make it through.
If you got hurt in a car
Damn,
accident,
man.
you have to see this.
Did you know there could be a check with your name on it for...
I've tried everything. Yada. Everything.
I hate to see that, baby girl. Ladies, if you live in a state where you can carry that thing on you, if you can't get no peace, keep your peace. And if he can't keep his hands to himself, then put him in the hands of the Lord. Okay? Now, I do not endorse violence. I do not endorse none of that. You know what I'm saying? Per YouTube's guidelines, we don't condone violence on this channel. But self-defense is the first rule of nature. And if it comes down to stuff like this, I'm just saying. Because I wish one of my sisters would call me saying somebody they dealing with black they are. You gonna see Gaptooth Gainz in the mug shot just cheesing all 32 teeth and the space in between showing just, yeah, homie, I'm going to jail. And somebody else going to hell. So, you know, it's up.
I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
Text thread where she said, just FYI, I have to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night, you hit me, broke off the rest of my tooth, and I've been having severe pain since. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to become infected. He replied, go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price.
And she's still postpartum, huh? This nigga said, go to Dr. Dave. That's the bitch ass nigga. Go to hell. Shut up.
Shut up! Go back, keep your goddamn mouth shut.
And see, I've been the reason I went so hard at Derek Jackson is because I was telling women around me for years who was just following this nigga that this dude is a piece of shit. Look, I'm a wolf. I could spot another wolf. He was a wolf in sheep's clothing. I know niggas who be fucking hoes. I've lived a certain life once upon a time. I was out here with these hoes. I know niggas who be fucking hoes. Any nigga who Stevie Wonder could see that Derek Jackson was out here getting his meat wet man, come on now. We didn't even know he had a wife until he got caught cheating. You know? Like, so when this dude hit the scene and black men were telling a lot of black women the same thing, it was like, how did, you know? But then again, and that be a flaw of a lot of women I've seen. Like, women are willing to see the potential in the ninja and not what's reality, you know? Because potentially, you know, he's a charismatic dude. I mean, he was able to scam a lot of people out of just by selling pickle juice and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she probably seen the potential in it, but then when reality hit her in the face, no pun intended, it is what it is. And I feel sorry for her. Like, I really do. Because, you know, no chick deserved that. But damn, baby. Shit.
She said, you were supposed to be there with me. You were supposed to always be my safe place. I hate that you did this to our family. Have a good day. The pure, unvarnished, diabolical hypocrisy here is what has the entire culture completely disgusted. Because Yada himself went on a recorded broadcast just months ago declaring that if a man mistreats or lays hands on the mother of his children, that man is mentally ill.
For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness.
He was literally delivering a clinical diagnosis on his own behavior because the physical abuse never stopped after 2017. Whole time he was actively breaking his wife's teeth and bruising her face postpartum, he was simultaneously sitting in front of a ring light, pretending to be a soft, gentle provider. But the very few who know, Ben knew it was all a front. I mean, you had to be there back then, tuned in with the little audience he had back then to know. But it proves that these internet gurus who scream the loudest about protecting women are frequently the exact predators using financial control and performative scriptures to isolate their victims in silence.
Why are you playing house?
If you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader.
Going on, as soon as I start my new job, I done lost my damn car key. It's going to cost a little money to get a new one because they got to program the chip. And there's been a lot of shit going on, you know. But we thug through that shit. This Gaptooth Gainz in this thing.
Why are you playing house with a man that's not even willing to play the role of a husband? Why are you playing house? Why are you playing house with a man that still has you single while being in a relationship? Paying bills by yourself, stressed by yourself, overwhelmed by yourself. And when things start to get too hard for him, he leaves. Why are you playing house with an imaginary husband with real bills? Get yourselves together, because you're worth more. All praises. For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness. This woman loved you enough to get pregnant, went through the pain of giving birth, had to suffer postpartum depression, and then you don't show up? It's a mental illness. It was fun when it was fun.
Shut the fuck, shut. No! Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
The hypocrisy flowing from your mouth is laughable, my nigga. Shut up. You probably beat your wife right before you made this video, you piece of shit. For some reason, I feel like with this camera angle and the way he was level with that car earlier, he is short ninja. It be these kind of just bitch ass ninjas. Got little man syndrome. Feel like you gotta assert your dominance over somebody to be an authoritarian figure. You gonna get yours, gang. Ninjas don't like women beaters in jail. I hope that's where you going. But you gonna get yours, I promise you. God don't like ugly.
Now that you have to have responsibilities, now that you have to provide, now that you have to worry about something more than you don't show up. It's a mental illness to look at a woman give birth, to see the pain she goes through, and still betray her, still don't want to provide for her or show up. Man, y'all mentally sick ladies, leave them. I don't care if you're currently pregnant or married. If these men can watch you go through pain and still not show up, they hate you. Leave them now.
Ladies, never threaten to leave a narcissist. Exit quietly. When you pack your things and you go, you change your number, you make sure all bank accounts, anything tied to this narcissist is cut.
Stop the presses, hold your horses. The beautiful, lovely, gorgeous Miss Blanco told you, just bless me with the $10 holla in the super chat. Ain't. Salute to you, sis. I really appreciate the love. She says, screaming. You know, we gotta call the BS out, sis. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. I'm glad you in the building. I feel like you missed the last live, so I'm glad you can catch this one. And this is the first reaction, so we still got plenty more to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn on this light over here after this, because you know the natural sunlight is dying down. You know that melanin got to get that sunlight, you dig? But shout out to Miss, and everybody make sure y'all go sub to sis, all right? She be doing that thing with the reads and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And watching her video yesterday is what prompted me to look into more of the Dalton and the Sako situation. So shout out to you, sis. You inspired one of the videos today. Shout out to you. Thank you. But let's keep rocking. Shout out to you.
And if you were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part don't make me cry. But I try everything, and in my heart, I love you. You'll always be my best friend. But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though. That's what I would say.
Flood.
And you can tell it's sincere when she ain't speak no malice against him or nothing like that. She just kept it real. I can't be around this toxicity with me and my babies no more. And she's all praise to you, sis. Get your kids out of that toxic situation. And you can tell he lost a good woman and he gonna feel hurt for it. Hurt, man. Look, I done been young, dumb, out here thinking I was, just all that in a bag of Lay's potato chips. And I probably done lost a couple good women in my lifetime. I could admit that. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I was the shit, thinking my shit didn't stink, And it hurt. You dig? Like when you lose a good one and you know it, fellas, I'll if you hear me now. We grown over at Gaptooth Gainz. We can tell the truth now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna blame you, dig? It hurt. You know what I'm saying? When she walking out that door and you want to be like,
where do you think you're going?
I was just...
No, you're not.
But she gone? What R. Kelly say? When a woman's fed up, no matter how you beg, no, there ain't nothing you can do about it. La da 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 da. La. Oh, la la la. Yeah. Man, shout out to R. Kelly. But keep him in jail, though. You got to stay in there, bro. But shout out to you for the music, though. All right, let's keep rocking.
The comment section right now because I need y'all to really talk to me on this Yada Awakening situation. Do you think these performative male podcasters who pander to women for clout should face mandatory background checks before platforms allow them to monetize relationship advice? How do you feel about the fact that thousands of women were actively envying a lifestyle that was secretly fueled by domestic violence and broken teeth? Hit that like button, share this video across your feeds, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss another raw, undetectable breakdown from the internet streets. I am going to wrap this up and catch y'all on the very next video.
Yeah, stop you right.
Now that I have my degree, I see myself
as something. I'm tired of Elizabeth, 21-year-old counting. Shut up. But shout out to Pet T Blogs, man. That was a fire video. And yeah, gang, how do y'all feel about that situation, man? I feel like I said, man, a lot of us called this coming. Like we seen this coming from a mile away. You dig? And it's unfortunate that she had to go through that because, a lot of women had that flaw. Women will look, especially if you putting down that good wang wang. Women will put up with some bullshit, okay? You putting down that bunker buster, women will put up with some shit. But ultimately, she did what was best for her and her children. I'm glad that she did. I'm glad that she made it out of there. And yeah, man, ladies, if you are ever in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Always do what's best for you. Any man that's putting his hands on you, that's nobody for you. I promise you, okay? But shout out to all my people in the building. I'm going to turn on this light real quick. I'm going to go relieve the nozzleman, and then we're going to get into this next one. But while we wait, let's see if I can't pull up another song real quick to preview. Hold on. Oh Lord, here we go. I done got out the shit. See that? I be ready, and then I get unready. Hold on. Let me see if I can't switch it up. Boom. Will it let me? Nah, it won't let me. Damn, I should have kept that page up. Well, anyway, let me do this real quick, and then I'm going to hop back in it. Hold on.
Transition, man. Transition. It's been a long ass day. But I'ma still go for mine. I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hope. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit, my team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah, it ain't laced, that's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twins, same hood, same friends, that's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up, that's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball in a road split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later, y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down, in circus time, shit, we about to climb. So bring the...
We back. Thank y'all for your patience. I highly appreciate it. Oh, and the light should be a little bit better. My bad. JoJo right here. I'm telling you, man. Pit bulls, bro. Big ass kids. But anyway. Okay, so for the next one, we about to get into... Oh, yeah. This is the one that Blanco inspired. So, the Dalton ain't worried in Sako situation. From the few videos that I've seen of... Hey, nigga, don't be kicking me. Nigga, get your shit together, kid. From the few videos I've seen of this situation, apparently this is an interracial couple who got big off of doing, you know, like relationship goals content. They have children together. I guess in recent times, Dalton has been seen without Sako, and it is driven like I think they real big on TikTok. Okay, I don't really see them on the YouTube side of things, but you know I don't really be over on TikTok like that. But basically, it's come down to so much speculation that people start accusing him of being a woman beater and accusing her of cheating, and it's just a whole mess, man. And from what I really seen, it looks like they both individually are milking this situation for money. You know, he showed his analytics, and homie made what Flacco made in that month. He made that in like a week, right? So it's crazy, man. And we got to call out the buffoonery, and we are here for the buffoonery. You know, we gonna get our jokes off. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get ours. So without further ado, we are gonna be dropping into another reaction zone. Let me make sure I got this thing queued up real. Hold on. Okay. Gonna do it like that. All right. I'm gonna refresh the screen, and then we gonna do what we do. All right, gang. So for the next one, y'all already know what we gonna get into. And shout out to Blanco told you, because like I said, without her, I wouldn't be reacting to this one. So shout out to you, sis. Let's get into it, gang. Let's get into it.
Okay, well, I've been dreading to do this video, but I would rather you guys hear it from me than anybody else. Dalton and I are getting a divorce.
What's up, what's good, y'all? So I want to talk about Dalton and Sako. Now, if you're unaware of who they are, they're a social media couple. I actually started coming across their videos on my feed on Facebook like maybe a month or two ago. Well, in July. But I seen they started going like really viral a few weeks ago once Dalton made a video discussing all of the sad moments that he's had in his life.
Have you ever been sad before? I have, and I hate it. I was sad when my cousin got married when he was 19 years old. I was sad when my grandma and grandfather passed away. I was sad the day my childhood friend went on a four-wheeler ride, never came back. I was sad the day I failed my second drug test in college and was kicked off my college football team. I was sad the day I found out my childhood sweetheart was found in the back of a trunk, murdered.
I didn't like this video when I seen it, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I feel like any man that would willingly get on camera and cry is trying to manipulate you, right? Now, I'm not saying that grief isn't a real thing, you know. Grief is very real. When my grandma had passed, rest in peace, Granny Gaptooth, I would be at work and just, you know, be going through the motions and be randomly hit with grief and have to go to the restroom real quick and, you know, let it out real quick. You dig? But any man that would willingly set up a camera, you know, I was sad when I lost my dog. I was sad when my mama turned off the TV and wouldn't let me watch Rugrats. I was sad when I was beating my meat and my mama walked in and caught me.
Oh, that's nasty.
I was sad. Hold on, let me make sure I'm crying. Let me make sure they can hear it. Is the mic set up good? Is that the best angle? Okay. Damn. Damn, man, there was a car driving by. I need to reshoot this. All right. Damn, a little more emotion. I'm not emotional enough. You know, like you did this video, you looked at it, you made sure all the angles were right, and then you posted this shit to manipulate people. That's how I honestly feel, gang. Let me know if I'm tripping, though.
Made me sad. First time I ever went to rehab, I turned around, was about to get on the elevator.
Shout out to my boy, The Real Sync One in the building, by the way. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe over at his channel, gang. Homie they be having some dope discussions over there. You know what I'm saying? If you a thinking man, if you like just dope content, man, get into gang. He be on it, gang. Shout out to you. And shout out to my boy Asad Marley in the building. I'm loving all the blues in the chat, gang. Shout out to all my moderators. But let's keep rocking. And you know, if you got a blue wrench down in my chat, bro, put your link down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got free reign to do that. Put your link down if you want to promote something or whatever. And now, if you ain't got no blue wrench, you don't be doing that, all right? I'm going to keep it real now. I come in the name of Jesus, but...
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
But if you ain't my peoples, you know what I'm saying? You ain't my peoples. But, yeah, go ahead and handle y'all candle. Let's keep rocking.
Later, and I see my mother and father sitting there crying, just hoping I'd get my shit together. And it made me very sad when I called my mom from that rehab and told her that I didn't want help and I was going to leave. And I didn't care how that made anybody feel. And it makes me very sad that I lived a life like that for 8 years. And I was sad the day that my best friend took his own life. I've dealt with a lot of sadness in my life, but there is nothing that could have prepared me for the sadness that I feel right now. My mother has terminal cancer and she don't have very long to live. And just saying that is like...
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock big...
I'm trying to be diplomatic about this, right? Because y'all know me. I come in the name of Jesus.
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
And that is very sad, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't, and you know, peace and prayers to your mother, and you know, I wish her peace and let God's will be done concerning the situation. But regardless of the situation, whether she lives or goes, because you know, terminal is that's sticky, gang. You know, I hope it's peacefully. But at the same time, that's personal, bro. I get it, you're a content creator. I get it, you put a lot of the aspect of your life out for the camera. But there's a lot that you don't show the camera. You only show the camera what you want, you know? And I feel like using that for content, I don't know, man. There's a part where it's like, okay, you know, maybe you want people to see the human side of you and see that you go through things too. But at the same time, I feel like stuff like that, most people would do it after the fact, you know? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it manipulative? I'm really conflicted. I ain't gonna lie.
And the saddest part about that is, that ain't even the saddest thing that's going on in my life. Life is a bitch, dude. It hurts. Fuck, life can hurt, man. I always try to be positive, dog, because I made it through some... And... Everybody have a great day.
People were noticing that his wife Sako.
Like, was that not weird, gang? That had some weird energy behind it, man. Like, I don't know, man. And then the whole little at the end. I don't know, dude. As a man, I hate to say it, but I don't like to see other men cry. I understand that as men we cry. I just told y'all, you know, I get my cry on. You know what I'm saying? And if the situation calls for it, I'll do it right then and there where I'm at, even if that's in front of people. Now I ain't just gonna be all my life I had to fight. But you know what I'm saying? If I got to shed a tear and let these emotions out, then I'm not afraid to do that as a man. But I ain't just gonna put that shit on the goddamn camera and you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to show y'all. Y'all ain't about, look, y'all used to seeing this gap with a smile on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to show y'all all that. Y'all better chill. You know, I'm a man, goddammit. Come on now.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But I get it. You know, losing your mother is, man, I couldn't even imagine.
Wasn't in the video, and he kind of alluded to it in the video. And then they also noticed that she wasn't in a lot of videos for a few weeks at that point. And so he let the situation milk on for a while because it was getting a lot of traction. Fast forward, he finally let the cat out of the bag and said that him and Sako are getting a divorce because allegedly Sako cheated on him with his friend. Trifling. Like, imagine you have your friend there and the next thing you know, you find out he's messing with your wife.
You know, a lot of people got questions about what's going on with me and Sako. So today, we're gonna give the people what they really want. Better get your popcorn ready. First question, where's Sako? That's a hell of a question because I have no idea. Second question, are you and Sako still together? No, I filed for divorce July 30th. And like any man going through a divorce, I got me a Harley. Now listen, as y'all know, we make pretty good money doing this, and it looks like I'm going to need somebody to fill that spot. So if you want to have a good life, hang out, raise hell, do whatever you want, not have a boss, holler at me. But for now, I'm going to ride side by side with my friends and family. Everybody have a great day. Well, there seems to be some confusion around here. I know this is hard to believe, but unfortunately, yesterday's video was true. I really do not know where Sako's at. Now, if that concerns you, have no fear. She was recently spotted with my good friends DJ Highlight and Mark.
So Sako gets caught out in the limits so high, and look, boom, she gets caught. She sees the camera, boom. So they're both staring at the camera, they're both like, shit, we're caught, you know what I'm saying? But then they walk by, like, and they both try to stand in front, like, they're trying to block her so that people can't record her. And bro's like, shit, he caught her.
Which makes a lot of sense, because I got this message from a complete stranger earlier in July. I just seen Sako at a hotel with a black dude and Marietta. I'm not black. Followed up by this text message. I decided to send the random stranger a picture of Sako, Mark, and myself. Here's what he said. That is interesting. Which makes a lot of sense, because then I saw this. Here she is with Mark again. See?
Oh, man. What y'all think, gang? Y'all think she out there getting that bunker busted by the best friend? That's cold gang, man. If that's really, ooh-wee. But I don't know, because I seen some other videos that said this dude has, like, possibly some domestic violence history. And if you putting hands on women and thinking women ain't gonna get back some kind of way, you are highly mistaken, my friend, all right? I know this chick, or her dude, had broken her orbital bone. That's your eye socket. Right? And she used to give one of my best friends that got 3,000 and then go get picked up by said dude that broke her orbital bone and kiss him right on the mouth and stuff. Now, I'm not saying I agree with it or not, but I'm saying, hey, she getting her ass whooped. She can't fight him on the man-to-man level, so, you know, she got to fight dirty. Hey, it is what it is. You just better not get caught because, you know, he might take your life. But she's out of that situation now. Shout out to her. She was a good dude now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, homie, I mean, I don't know. And then, you know, it's some insecurity with that because you cheating with a black man? You cheating with a black man. Damn. I like his Jordans, though, and the shorts. Shout out to the Ninja Turtles.
Everybody can stop worrying. She's with our friends. In fact, we're such good friends, Highlight and Mark came down to our 4th of July party. Look at those studs. And while they were here, I taught them both how to be content creators.
Well, Red, I guess we're hillbillies now.
Or rednecks.
Either way, you learn from the best.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, he's fine. The weight limit's like 400 pounds. Get on up there. I mean, we're all such great friends that Mark and Highlight would send us their merch so me and Sako would promote it for them. There's a little promotion for you, buddy. Anyways, as you can see, she's in great hands and everything's good. As far as the divorce goes, that is 100% real. I did file on July 30th. Now, I know everybody wants some of that piping hot tea. But you're not going to get any of that today. Sako is the mother of my child and I respect her. Everybody have a great day.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
They've done a few videos of them joking, right? But me personally, I'm a real big believer in like the power of the tongue, and it's just certain things that I won't joke about just because of what I believe. And they've joked before about getting a divorce, and they've joked before about Dalton having a wife that he divorced because she was promiscuous and he caught her in bed. And then here we are. It's not seeming like a joke anymore.
Hope you're okay. Well, I've been dreading to do this video, but I would rather you guys hear it from me than anybody else. Dalton and I are getting a divorce.
We are?
Yes, because you refuse to wear your helmet on your stupid little motorcycle.
It's right here, Sako.
Oh. I'm just kidding. We're not getting divorced. We just decided to take some time off, spend the holidays with our friends and family.
You know, a lot of people are curious how Sako and I really met. Now, since we've all gotten very close in the past 3 weeks, we figured we'd come clean and tell you the truth. This may be hard for some of you to believe, but before I met Sako, I was married to another woman. Unfortunately for me, that other woman was a bit promiscuous. In fact, I found her in our bedroom shortly after our wedding with my best friend Tyrone having an affair. Now, ironically enough, somebody those two shortly after that, and of course, I got the blame. Damn judge gave me 25 to life.
So you know that the ex-wife and the ex-best friend, Tyrone, got after cheating, and you go do the same thing with the new Tyrone, baby? I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. Because she seemed kind of weird to me, too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm big on energy, right? And I listen to my intuition. And something about the way she placates for the camera also. I mean, I get it. You know, you got to put a certain level of character on for content creation or certain types of content creation. But I don't know, man. I feel like I'm looking at two fake people. You know? Like, this ain't the real y'all. It's kind of like that other interracial relationship. What's that? With the big old white dude who kind of looked like the Big Show and the tiny little black chick. They real big. I think they like bigger than them probably. Damn, what's they name? But she had got drunk one day, got on live stream and basically exposed him. Said that her sugar daddy paid for her teeth, her like G-Wagon or something. Basically, she pays all the bills. And, you know, they just do, they do the swirler content. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you tired of your black man? You tired of him calling him talking about, why you cheating on me? And he asking, did I do that? Well, come get you a bottom shelf Brad, baby. You know, one of them types. She exposed herself for basically lying and stuff and them having a shitty relationship too. So I feel like people who do this kind of content, especially when you don't show, the arguments, the downside, y'all kind of fake to me. I ain't gonna lie.
So that's beside the point. Now, before he confirmed that they were actually getting divorced, people were speculating about what could possibly be going on. Some were assuming that Sako left Dalton because he might have relapsed again. Now that he came out with a divorce and whatnot, I decided to go down a little rabbit hole about how they even got together. And there's some red flags in it. It's some red flags in my opinion, because apparently they met when Sako was 18 and Dalton was in his 30s. They have a 15-year age gap. As of right now, Sako is 25 and Dalton is 40. And so I've said it before in some of my other videos, I am not a fan of people who are well into their adult years dating a teenager. Like, I don't care if the person is 18 and legally they can consent. I just can't imagine what someone in their 30s would have in common with someone who's 18. You know what I'm saying? And so that was already a red flag to me. It's just the power dynamics and whatnot, and the fact that her brain wasn't even fully developed at that age. And now that she's 25, this is about the age that a lot of people, especially women, I'm speaking from a woman because I'm a woman, starts to wonder, like, what am I doing with my life? You know, they start to realize certain things that they've been doing or dealing with isn't ideal, right? And so I'm not justifying her cheating on him, especially with his friend, but I can see how she could come to the conclusion that he's not someone that she wants to be with anymore. Now, when Dalton confirmed the divorce, he pretty much called out the guy that Sako is allegedly cheating on him with, and the guy responded back to Dalton, and Sako reposted the response.
What's good, everybody? Man, we're gonna make this as quick as possible, because I don't really do this internet shit, but mentioning my name on the internet. So, like I said, you want to talk about it, Dalton? We can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ooh. How you been manipulating this woman for so long, and now that she tired of your shit, ready to go. Now you still trying to manipulate, make it seem like she left you and did something wrong. I filed for the divorce first. You was a hoe. She left your ass. Just because you filed a divorce first don't mean nothing. That don't mean she did something wrong. You just trying to manipulate the internet, bro. We know the truth. I know your truth, bro. And I can't wait until she exposed that on your bitch. She just gonna sprinkle it on your ass, little at a time. I can't wait till she do that, because you's a whole real nigga. Could have called me and highlight. You's a bitch. And we can do it however you want to do it. We can keep it however you want to keep it. We can go to the physical, the gloves, whatever. You's a bitch. I'm going to be her security whether you like it or not. And let's just keep it funky, nigga. You don't like me because of this. You know, you don't like me because of this.
I don't know, gang. I'm not much in the business of fighting men over their women, right? I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. Something telling me you shouldn't be moving like this. Especially with his kind of ducats. He could probably play a crackhead to get you gone, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You know, the last... You ain't hear what happened to the last security guards? Tell me where that's from, y'all. Y'all know where that's from. Oh, man. But seriously, though, I can remember... This reminds me, right? That was in... I want to say 10th, 11th grade, right? Okay, cool. We gonna go. Y'all want Gaptooth story time? Let's get a quick Gaptooth story time real quick. Hold on. My button ain't loaded. Hold on. Wait, hey, button. Hit that button. Hold on. We gotta hit the button manually. God, let me pull it up. There. So I had a friend group in high school, and one of the homies started dating one of the home girls, right? Now, I met these people at the same time. I'm not a picky, choosy type of person. If this is like, if we all friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be different if this is the homie and boom, I just like you brought your girl around and introduced us. All right, cool. You the homie, my loyalty lies with you. When you break up with her, we break up with her. Ain't no disrespect, baby, but I wouldn't talk to you unless I was with him anyway, or you were with him anyway. So, you know, boom. But like, I already knew this other person. I already knew the homegirl, right? So when they broke up and the homie started tripping on her, all the other homies in the friend group chose his side. I stayed neutral in the situation. I don't get into penis and vagina. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That ain't got shit to do with me. I don't have to choose sides. Yeah. If y'all in the Houston area, you might remember a club called Kryptonite, right? This is when Club Kryptonite was still up. The homegirl wanted to go to Club Kryptonite. She's a dancer. Like she did the little rangerette shit. Like she's a dancer. She likes to dance, right? So she had asked me, could I go with her? She was like, I'll buy you drinks. You don't even have to like do shit. I just don't like, if a dude walks up to me trying to dance with me, I want you to like, you know, block him for me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get my dance on by myself. And I'm like, bet. But I know the optics of that, right? I know how that looks. So when she tells me that, I call the homie and I let him know, yo, this is a situation. If you don't want me to go, out of courtesy for you, I won't go. He tells me, nah, bro, I already know y'all are good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I trust you, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Because you know how ninjas feel. Even after you break up with your chick, you still tender about her, right? So I'm like, bet, cool. So I go. I look on Facebook. This nigga gonna post, supposed to be my best friend, but out with my girl. Shaking my head. And then the other homie gonna post, damn, homies ain't homies no more. And I'm not an indirect nigga. You know, I come in the name of Jesus.
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
And the devil is a motherfucking lie. And when you get the lying on my name, that's when I'm coming to bring the sword, because the devil is a lie.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch.
So I'm like, bitch, fuck all this indirectness. I tag them both. Hey, so-and-so, so-and-so. Fuck both y'all. I whoop both you niggas, straight up. And y'all know I will. Don't play me like that. Because I went there as an earnest friend and I let you know the situation beforehand and gave you the courtesy of saying, I don't feel comfortable with you doing that. Don't go. I would have completely understood and not went. But you got in your feelings because you was a little bitch and you tender. Niggas getting their little tenderism.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We all had got past that situation, but man, I'm telling you, and then they don't know, right? Because I got some real gangsters around me, y'all. Like, I was the kid who wanted to be a gangster, but the gangsters in my hood wouldn't let me be a gangster. Get your dumb ass to school. What you doing skipping class? Go to school, nigga. I'm going to tell your mama. You know what I'm saying? And I got my dumb ass to school. I'm glad they did. Shout out to the OGs, man. But they didn't realize just how plugged in I was. I got grown at that time, early teens, right? Or no, not early teens, late teens, right? Like 19, 20, but you know what I'm saying? We be moving and shit, right? And yeah, man, I got people commenting, who is these bitch ass niggas? Where can I find them? Like, it was people really ready to go to war for your boy, man. That shit was funny. I'm glad we got all past that. That's a funny ass story. This just made me think about that. But let's keep going, gang.
Let's keep it real. You doing all that shit, talking to all them people, treating everybody at your party like shit. But you ain't do none of that shit to me or Highlight. You ain't talk crazy to us at all. You talking crazy to everybody else out there. But ain't say none of that at all. So why you ain't keep that same energy when we was with you? But then when we get away from you, you want to start talking shit, talking bad and talking down, right? Yeah, don't think I don't know, bitch. But like I said, I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let Sako have her glory, y'all. I'm going to let her have her glory. But you's a hoe, just know that. And Sako got good people behind her supporting her. You can't manipulate her no more. And you mad, bro. So be mad. You want to do something about it? Then let's do it, bro. But all this trying to put my name in there on the internet and making videos trying to manipulate and all that, miss me with that shit, bro. Because that's the only way you got to make some money, because you's a low-life piece of shit. And when the next get with you or get with your goofy ass, then they'll see the book piece of shit you is too. Let's just keep it real. Like I said, I know your truth. Don't play with me. You don't want that smoke. That's why you didn't say nothing when I was around. That's why you try to keep me from being around. Because you know if I was around, you couldn't talk to her like that. You know if I was around, you wouldn't be able to manipulate her like that. So yeah, you's a bro. And at the end of the day, we gonna see each other and keep that same energy when we do. Since you act like you a real man, then be a real man, but you not. You a Dalton. You's a whole and I can't.
And he got a gap, y'all. So, you know, he probably about that action. You know, with great gap comes great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got some hands. You know what I'm saying? This gap come with a little something. You know what I'm saying? Gaptooth Gainz, holla at me.
Can't wait till she expose you. PTP.
He mentioned how Dalton has been a manipulator towards Sako and that he's still trying to manipulate her. And I don't know what has been going on in their relationship behind the scenes. Obviously, we all don't know, but just the fact that the age difference, that big age difference, and him being in his 30s and getting with her when she was 18, I'm inclined to believe that there was some manipulation going on. That's one of the main reasons why I'm not a fan of people being in their 30s dating an 18-year-old. Just the way they even met.
Now, we're going to keep it honest about this situation, right? Because, you know, I'm me. She's African. He's a white man. It makes perfect sense why the age dynamic is the way it is. It makes perfect sense. And the man's well off, you know what I'm saying? He's not a bad-looking 30 for a white man. I mean, in the face and stuff, he look a lot older, but dude's clearly in the gym and whatnot. Give him that, you know. But I feel like they're both manipulative, right? I feel like she's probably lying to Black cuz and gassing his head up And he's lying to his audience about certain shit. Like, these are two manipulators. And people like, if y'all ever watched you know, those murder mystery shows and the ones about domestic violence where it ends up in some deletion, a lot of the time the woman will lie to her new lover about the old lover and get somebody ends up murked. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, be careful.
On Tinder, and I don't know, that was red flaggish to me.
Here's the brief history of Sako and Dalton. We met on Tinder. A couple days later, we went on a date. Had a damn good time, so we went on another date. Then for our third date, Sako decided to come visit me in West Virginia. On her way there, she called me crying. And I was like, what's wrong? She's like, my car's on fire. And I was like, your car's on fire? She's like, yes, it's smoking real bad. I'm like, well, pull over. She's like, no. I was like, well, you need to pull over. Your car's going to blow up. I'm not pulling over. All right, well, where are you at? She explained to me where she's at, and I told her, all right, there's a gas station up the road. Drive there. So I go to the gas station. When I get there, her car's smoking. There's oil everywhere. She blew a head gasket. And I was like, you want to call a tow truck? She's like, nah, let's just go to your house. The next day, wake up, I was like, hey, you want to go get your car? She's like, nah, don't worry about it. I was like, well, they might tow. She's like, nah, don't worry about it. So Sunday comes around. I'm like, hey, we better go get your car. So we go down to the gas station. It's not there. They towed her car just like I said, and I was like, well, Sako, we better go get it. She's like, nah, don't worry about it. It was a piece of shit anyways. So we drove back to my house, and Sako never left. She just stayed there forever.
Still here.
10 months after that, I proposed to her. A couple weeks after that, we went down to the courthouse and got married. 2 years later, we buy a home together and have a beautiful son. So ladies, if you're thinking of a way to, like, get with a man and him never leave you, just blow your car up and
never leave.
Just stay at his house and just never leave.
I don't know, man.
Scrubbing bubble.
They're a little weird to me, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But Sako is thicker than cold peanut butter. I will admit that now, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dalton actually started their social media presence after he got with Sako. Like, he was in his 30s when he became an influencer, and he's pretty much like the main face of their brand, right? But they gained a lot of supporters of them, you know, as a couple. And so with them divorcing, it's like a house divided. You have some people on her side, some people on his side. And me, I really wasn't a supporter. I just like kind of found out about them a few months ago. So I'm not on any side. I'm really on the outside looking in, and I'm just talking about what I see, like the red flags, him getting with her while she was so young, and him also being a recovering addict and getting with her while she was so young. Like, that's just another layer of red flags added on. Now, Sako said that she's going to be telling her side of the story or whatever soon. And so I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit invested. I want to kind of know, like, girl, what did it for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you decide that this isn't for you? So I'll be looking out to see her response and what she has to say. But all in all, this is crazy, and I'm going to just keep reiterating, I am not a fan of grown adults well into their 30s dating teenagers. It gives very much going after someone because they're naive. Like, that's just how I look at it. They're naive, they don't have much life experience, so they'll be easier to control and whatnot, and that's why I'm not a fan of it. And so being that she's 25, who knows if she just came to her senses and came to the realization that kind of made a mistake. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below, and I'll catch y'all next time y'all stop by.
I honestly think people just grow apart. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to this content creator. Let me make sure I shout out to our top. Shout out to your neighbor. Shout out to you, sis. Oh, she a small content. I'll sub up, you know what I'm saying? That was a dope video. I'll sub up, show some love, you dig? Make sure y'all go sub up if y'all just in the mood, want to check her out. You know what I'm saying? Let's show love to everybody, you dig? It's enough to go around. How do y'all feel about that, gang? It's yeah, I feel like it's a lot of manipulation going on. Gaptooth homie better be careful. You know, you know, it wouldn't be the first Tyrone he got rid of. You did, so you just watch your back, gang. You don't want to hear the trumpets blowing. I mean the saxophones blowing. You dig? But that was a dope video, man. Shout out to all my people in the building. Blanco out here sniping, motherfucker. Sniper gang. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you dig? I gave y'all that rent for a reason, so don't be afraid to use it. If y'all see a hater in the chat. Now, if somebody has a dissenting opinion, let it fly. But if a motherfucker just hating, talking that talk, do what y'all do, man. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all got free reign over here. Shout out to my bro, seen and unseen boxing in the game. Shout out to you, bro. Good to see you. And hold on, let me make sure I'm queued up for the next one. What's the next one looking like? Oh, okay. Yeah, Pet. Yeah, let's get ready for the next one. Hold on. Let me get rid of some of these. We just did that one, so we can get rid of that. We might get into that one after this one. Okay. Cool. What time is it? Yeah, we still got good time.
Don't wait for your future to happen. Build it with Purdue Global. Own.
They be gang banging with the commercials, gang. I got to get my premium back. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Okay. Make a show. Cool. All right. And in this next one, gang, let me refresh my screen real quick. My bad. You know, I'm running on the Walmart wireless today. You know what I'm saying? We got the trailer park wireless today. So I ain't got my Ethernet cable plugged in. It's over there. But we still rocking. And then this next one, we're gonna oh, my job's going good, Miss Blanco. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you asking. You dig? I ain't doing nothing spectacular. I ain't saving the world or nothing. I'm just cashiering overnight. You dig? I was working at like a warehouse. I was a forklift driver, but I basically had got plantar fasciitis over this past 5 years, and my feet couldn't handle the stand-up forklifts anymore. So I took like a good 3 months off. And yeah, now I'm working overnight. You know what I'm saying? But I dig the new job. I like it because it pays weekly, you know, like, because ultimately I want this to be what I do full time. You know, like, I'm really sharpening my skills with the live shows. Trust me, the production value gonna go up as we get this bread. Things gonna go up, man. I'm gonna be giving y'all a show, so y'all are witnessing greatness in this. Hey, Jody, look, I got this goofy ass pit bull right here, man. He all up, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy though. But yeah, yeah, it's going up, man. Just give me some time, gang. I'm gonna be really giving y'all a show, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me with, you know, the production value that is right now, because I know the camera could be better. You know what I'm saying? I know I could have more animations and things like that, but hey, man, I'm giving y'all authentic me, and I'm glad that y'all authentically rock with that, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all really y'all make this worthwhile. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, gang, let's get into this next one. And in this next one, y'all know Marquette Devon Burton, the Saint in the Center, as he likes to go by. He was in Atlanta debating black people on just a myriad of different things, religion, relationships, you know, and some bottom shelf brag gonna walk up on him and basically just start talking shit. And he was basically like, shut up! You better keep your goddamn mouth shut! And he ain't let the dude off. It wasn't no light just, hey, buddy, keep it pushing. He got up in Cuz's face to the point where, you know, the boys in blue are gonna come protect the pale person every time. So we all gonna be dropping into reaction zone to see Marquette get on this uncooked French fry. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that cash app. And make sure you hit that super chat, gang. Let's get it. Oh, it's still on commercial. My bad. Hold on. We're getting past it.
Selection.
Control a woman as a factor.
You cannot, and that's why I said it's selection. You're selecting the right
That's
woman.
what I'm saying. So if you,
like, for
decide
example,
in your
do
mind,
you care how many bodies your girl got?
Yes.
Yes. Like, that's
yes.
Yeah. How many bodies can she have?
I'm not
over like 3 bodies is already a limit.
Nah. I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? Like if you
Well, how do you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. How many bodies could a 21-year-old girl have?
So if I was just with
Bro, hurry up, man. Quit playing. How many bodies?
I think it's up to you, but this is annoying. You're in your way.
You're a devil. You're a devil. Get out of here. Always you whites coming over here to try to colonize. This is Atlanta. Get up out of here. We don't let you control anymore, boy. Slavery is over. You don't say what we do. You get out of here. We do not let you whites tell us what to do in Atlanta. You get out of here. You go to Mayberry. You get out of here. Whites do not rule here. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. Whites don't rule here. You think that colonizer shit somewhere else? What makes you think you tell us what we think? What makes you think you tell us what we talk about? I'm talking to black people. You don't come out here and tell me what I can say to black people. You get your pink ass over there. You get your pink.
Not your pink ass over there. Oh shit. He thought he was gonna say something and then just roll off. Marquette was like,
where do you think you're going?
I was just...
No, you're not.
No, you not. Get back here, pig man. What did you say to me? You better shut up.
Shut the fuck, shut. No! Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
That boy tried to roll up, but look at his face. I could see his jugular. You know what I'm saying? Your jugular is exposed. Boy, you look like you're straightening to take a poop, Marquette. Calm down, man. Don't let him get your blood pressure up like that, pimping. Jesus Christ.
Pink ass over there.
Yeah, you want to arrest a t-shirt vendor?
Yeah. I'm glad about Shit. Shit. He lucky them boys was here too. He lucky them boys was here.
That came over here. That came over here.
This white man keep coming over here telling us what we can do. He has a problem with what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. And I have my lawyer reach out in advance. We've done this 3 times, and I'm certain that we're not breaking any rules. That is a white man trying to colonize, and that's why I have my lawyer check on everything in advance. Okay, we just trying to keep everything. Yeah, absolutely. And we've always been peaceful. It's the white man that came here starting issues. Okay. You do that for her? Y'all stay over there. Absolutely.
I do like how Atlanta seems to have a large black police presence. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting policed by your own, you'll have a better chance of getting a fair shot. Now, if you're getting policed by the black cop that's with 2 white cops down here in Texas, whew, oh boy. Listen, you just better keep your mouth shut.
Shut up! You better keep your goddamn mouth shut.
Don't say nothing, all right?
They weren't blocking the way. They weren't blocking the way. They were tell somebody what to do.
Playing on iPhone? Now you
That's crazy.
I think that's the end of the crack.
See how the white man caused confusion? Officer Jones.
Yeah, I think that's just
Officer Walker, may I talk to you for a second? Yes, sir. I don't want an issue with the city of Atlanta. Yes.
It's so nice. We can watch it twice. Hold on. We're going to run it back.
We're well within the limit.
Pause for the cause. Pause it. And then we're going to run it back. And then we're going to get into the next reaction. Okay? Because I feel like that's pretty much the excitement of that video. But let's see it again, because I honestly just want to hear him call him pink ass one more time. You know what? I ain't heard pink ass since I watched the Avatar movie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. All right, let's get it. Hold on.
Control a woman as a factor.
You cannot, and that's why I said it's selection. You're selecting the right woman.
That's what I'm saying. So if you,
like, for example, do you care how many bodies your girl got?
Yes.
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 Yeah?
Yes.
How many bodies can she have?
I'm not.
Over like 3 bodies is already a limit.
Nah. I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? I feel like it scales to your age. You feel me? Like if you.
Well, how do you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. Yes. How many bodies could a 21-year-old girl have?
So, if I was messing with
bro, hurry up.
Fellas in the chat, at the age of 21, how many bodies should a woman have? There is no wrong answer, okay? This is all, opinion. But how many bodies is too many bodies for you to be like, sorry, baby, I can't do it? It's Gaptooth Gainz, you know what I'm saying? I'm a freak. I'm freak league. I'm freak of the week, baby. As long as your mic chart checks out, we can get it cracking. You dig? I ain't tripping, but that's just me. When you sharing bodies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are basically sharing souls at that point, dig? Y'all exchanging energy, so sex is real.
Never playing. How many bodies?
I think it's up to you, but this is annoying you and you know it.
You're a devil. You're a devil. Get out of here. Always you whites coming over here to try to colonize. This is Atlanta. Get up out of here. We don't let you control anymore, boy. Slavery is over. You don't say what we do. You get out of here. We do not let you whites tell us what to do in Atlanta. You get out of here. You go to Mayberry. You get out of here.
He knew it got real when he took the glasses off. Look, when the nigga take these glasses off, pink ass, you get your pink ass out of here. You uncooked French fry. What Dr. Umar say? Get them uncooked Cinnabons out of here. Yeah, black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I'ma say it again, my friend, because I don't think you heard me. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. I don't think you heard me, so I'ma say it one more time for your mind. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Dr. Umar, stupid.
Whites do not rule here. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. You're in Atlanta, boy. Whites don't rule here. You think that colonizer shit somewhere else? What makes you think you tell us what we think? What makes you think you tell us what we talk about? I'm talking to black people. You don't come out here and tell me what I can say to black people.
He got off the bike.
Big ass over there.
I didn't notice the first time. He got off the bike, cuz. Marquette put the fear of God in that boy.
I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
Damn.
You get your pink ass over there.
Yeah, you gotta arrest the t-shirt vendor.
Yeah.
So who does a better Malcolm X impersonation? Sneeko or Marquette? Come on now. Keep it real now. Nah, I'm playing Marquette. I ain't gonna do you like that. You ain't Sneeko level. You ain't Sneeko is just some whole other shit. But shout out to Marquette, man. Let me be dropping fire content. That was a quick one we hit, man. That shit was, bro. Jesus Christ, man. That shit is hilarious, dude. I tend not to crash out like that. I'm more of a quiet crash out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a volcano erupting. You dig? Like, shit just build up and then one day it just all let out. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, these days, I be on my woo side. You know what I'm saying? My energy is very clean these days. You know, I don't really stress about much. I don't let much get to me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will knock a hater out. That's always up on the table. But for the most part, man, energy clean. I be chilling. Shout out to the gang, though. Shout out to everybody in the building. I had another panel. But yeah, man, and let that be a lesson to all the milkmen out there, man. Don't be putting yourself in black folks' business, okay? I know a lot of the time when y'all see a large group of us conglomerate congregating and just, doing what we do, y'all get a little nervous. But don't bring your pink ass over there up in our business, homie, because you gonna get yourself embarrassed.
Hey, you're embarrassing yourself, you geriatric fuck!
But we about to get into this next one, man, and I believe that this is the last one. So you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me cue it up, make sure we good. I don't think I found the right one. I don't think I found the right. Okay, yeah, I think this. Nah. Damn, hold on. I think this one's okay. We'll do this. We won't do the whole thing, but we'll do that one. And I don't know if y'all have seen, gang, but there's this Facebook group called White and Proud. A while back, a bunch of black people infiltrated that Facebook group, and we took that shit over, y'all. I love us. We trolled the shit out them people, right? But apparently, in a subsection of this group, there's a large following of uncooked French fries who have all agreed that the ones who work in fast food, or not fast food, but in like restaurants, that they're spitting in, licking fingers, and putting fingers in, and basically tampering with the food of black people. Now, this group has over 400,000 people in it, and these people talking about tampering with folks' food, y'all. The main restaurant that was named in this situation was Texas Roadhouse. And that's a damn shame because, man, I love Texas Roadhouse rolls, okay? Them rolls with that cinnamon butter, my fat ass eat the rolls before my food even come out, and then I ain't even hungry no more for the food. Just give me a couple margaritas and we at the doubt. Take the food to go. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all really out here doing shit like this, homie, and I've been cooking at home as of late anyway, and I've just found this new love for cooking, right? I've been whipping it up. I've been whipping the kitchen a crock pot. And yeah, I feel like these days especially, I don't go out as much as I used to, man. I feel like a lot of the times restaurants are getting over. You're overpaying for underwhelming food. And if y'all are really doing this shit, yeah, y'all can keep all of that, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you now.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But we are gonna be dropping into a reaction zone. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that hype button. Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you hit that super chat. Let's get it, gang.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, you need to just... You black? Don't eat at Texas Roadhouse, man. Don't go there, bro. So I guess in Facebook, there's this group chat of these white supremacist people, and it's like 400,000 of them, bro. That's a lot of people. And I think majority of them are like with servers, and they said if they got black customers, they gonna do stuff to your food. Our food? You can't even eat safe? They gonna lick it. It got so bad, Texas Roadhouse had to make a statement about it. Just because you made that statement don't mean I'm still going. Hell no. To mess with a person's food that's paying for it, even if they're not paying for it, to mess with someone's food is the highest level of disrespect. And those people in the group chat, they say they hate black people so much, but they're so obsessed. They're always thinking about ways to mess with them, ways to do this, ways to do that. I'm like, if I hate something, I'm not trying to think about something. It's really that they're obsessed. They want to be us so bad. I ain't gonna... If Texas Roadhouse don't say they got cameras everywhere in the kitchen, don't go.
Yeah, also, why did I just see on my For You page that Texas Roadhouse is getting canceled right now because they got a group chat with like racist white people saying that they're going to tamper all the black people's food and target us, and whenever we go to their restaurants and stuff like that, they're going to make sure our food doesn't come out the right way. Like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, I did like the rolls at Texas Roadhouse, but I'm not going there ever again. I don't care. Like, I'm not eating there because, like, that's unacceptable for one, and then for two, like, their response to the video or whatever, I didn't like it at all. Like, it just didn't seem like they really cared. They just wanted to keep our black dollars with us. Like, no, we're not doing that. We need to support black-owned businesses. They need to bring the prices down first so we can support them even more. Even if they keep the prices high, we still need to support them because, like, this is getting ridiculous for real. That's why I'm so pro-black because, like, we get hated on for no reason. We don't be doing nothing to nobody. So, like, I'm so confused as to why we're being targeted all the time. Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, we live.
Now I will say, because this is kind of reminding me of the Tommy Hilfiger situation, right? Tommy Hilfiger early on got gave a lot of free clothes and stuff to hip hop artists, right? Tommy Hilfiger was pretty much down with the culture, right? He did a lot, and he rocked with a lot of black people early on. And then there was this rumor that basically Tommy Hilfiger was racist or something. Fast forward all these years later, it was probably a couple years ago, I seen a full-length documentary about how that lie pretty much almost tanked Tommy Hilfiger's business, but it wasn't true, you know? And that's unfortunate, you know, because this could possibly just be a lie. But, like, when the last time I've been to Texas Roadhouse? I hardly ever eat in there. I just get my food and go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't ever really remember having a bad experience there. And now if I find something floating in my food, heads getting cracked on sight. That's not up for debate. But I don't know, man. Are y'all still going to continue to eat there?
Literally just be living in our own world and like people would just hate on us for no reason. Like it don't make no sense. Like that's why I just cook my own food for real. I don't even eat out like that no more because like nobody got time for that. Like why am I getting profiled just because of the color of my skin? Like that don't even make no sense. So like Texas Roadhouse like making a statement just because they lost their verification is crazy to me. Like y'all didn't even care for real. Y'all just lost that verification and y'all want to keep y'all sales up. That's why y'all want us to, you know, support y'all or whatever. But no, that's done. Like we're not doing that. And then on top of that, the group chat should have never been made in the first place. And y'all definitely probably know about that group chat because there's like 400,000 people in there. So how did y'all not know? Like that don't even make no sense to me. So yeah, y'all are not getting my black dollars, and I hope a lot of y'all stop supporting them too because them roles are not that good to be supporting racism like at all.
Now, Texas Roadhouse has actually responded to the controversy, saying that they do not discriminate and also that they are investigating the allegations. Now, the allegation is already everywhere because nobody knows yet whether it is true or false. Black customers are saying, you know what? We are not taking the risk. We are not taking chances. That is why this boycott is even happening in the first place. Okay, that is where it is coming from. So let's talk about it, what is happening and why this particular allegation is causing such a strong reaction. But before we go any further, if you're new here, you're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. I've been able to put some clips of people reacting to this, and we're going to be watching and I'm going to be reacting. So without further ado, let's just let some of the clips roll and I'll be back to share my thoughts.
Apparently there's a group chat full of 400,000 racist white people, white servers apparently, from Texas Roadhouse and the Logan's restaurant. So what they're trying to do is if someone black comes into one of their restaurants, they will take their order, the servers will take their order, they will make the food in the back, and the people in the back will spit in their food, they will lick their fingers and put it all over the food, but only to black people. So yeah, that is pretty disturbing, and Texas Roadhouse on TikTok did respond to this. You know, the typical corporate response of like, they are committed to treating every customer with respect, that there is no discrimination or no one is treated unfairly, you know, things like that. Then they made another response saying that they found the reports unfounding or something, but they're still investigating. But this is the post from either the page or it was just posted somewhere on Facebook, and the person responding is a real person. I found their profile, so this is a real person responding to this post. Now, personally, I don't believe it's 400,000 servers between Texas Roadhouse and Logan in this group. I do, however, believe that there are around 400,000 racist people, or maybe it's not even 400,000. I just don't think it's all just servers. I think it's just a group of racist people. All I can say for us black folk is do not eat at Texas Roadhouse, do not eat at Logan's. And I normally don't say don't eat at a place. I don't advocate for that, but for this, until this investigation is completed or the right people are fired, just don't eat at these places. Now stay aware and stay safe.
This tip-off was originally posted by Nancy Smith in a white pride group. It was subsequently reshared by numerous accounts and quickly sparked outrage. Some even went so far as to call on people of color to stop patronizing Texas Roadhouse.
First of all, the food really is not that good. Okay, so just the black dollar, we need to stop putting it places because we can cook. We can cook better than that food tastes, and y'all know it. Stop going to Texas Roadhouse. Stop going to anywhere that you can't watch them preparing your food. If it ain't Chipotle, Subway, some other kind of way, we will not be eating there until this list comes out and we see every restaurant, every location, every person who's been doing shit to our food. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. Find the list. Somebody do us a favor here now. We were asking you a favor. I need you to infiltrate that list. Screenshot it. Okay, and there may or may not be a reward for it. So get on that.
It was never safe for us to eat out anyway. And now that we see Texas Roadhouse being under fire for their employees coming out in a group chat on Facebook or a group on Facebook talking about how if they see black diners come in, they spit in their food, they lick their fingers and put it in their food, and them not telling us what it is the cooks do. But this is something.
I like her aesthetic. And the little itty bitties, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at the itty bitties, baby. You got your itty bitties. I prefer itty bitties than some fake old titties. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the fry guys, baby. I like a natural body. You got the itty bitties, we can work with the itty bitties, baby. I ain't mad at it. I'm a fan of the whole genre. But yeah, gang, you gotta be a sick ass person. Look, I've worked in food service. I've worked multiple food service jobs, and I've dealt with bad customers that'll make you want to put hands on them. You know what I'm saying? But never, not once, did I ever even consider spitting in somebody's food, bro. That's just diabolical. Like, that's nasty, gang. That's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
So for these people, and you know, for whatever reason, we're always on their mind. We're always at the forefront of their thoughts. They wake up with just black people on the brain. And this could be a real thing. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do or where to eat. I would just implore that you be safe about it. You know, make sure you out here. Yeah, like they said, especially if places where you can see them prep the food, that would be best.
We should have been known, because I want y'all to understand, yes, this is horrible. This is biological warfare. This is terrorism, domestic terrorism at its finest. But I also need y'all to understand that it was already an issue anytime you go out to eat anywhere, because hygiene and lack thereof comes into play. Believe me, I worked in fast food for a long time. I was the assistant GM for multiple different restaurants, and I know how people's hygiene is lacking. So that, coupled on top of the fact that we have to deal with anti-blackness, and you may be having somebody serving you or somebody making your food that just don't like you because of the way you look, that's always a risk we take. If that food is not prepared by us, if we don't see ourselves making that food, if we don't see somebody like us, we're taking a really big risk. And I can't tell you how many times I've ended up sick. Lots of people get food poisoning from going out to eat. It's not just oopsie daisies or a once-off thing. But I thought this was already a known thing, that we don't eat it if we didn't see you cook it. The same way that we say that we don't eat other people's food, we don't eat other people's cooking when they bring the potluck or whatever the case is, that same thing should apply to going out to eat, because these people don't fuck with us for real. And will go as far as announcing to the world that they are spitting in our food because of the color of our skin.
Texas Roadhouse, I'm trying to understand how all the snow crickets and the goddamn Claritin warriors are on Facebook, 400,000, and they work and serve for you. I'm confused. You have a safe space for racists? And it's rampant. It's been going on for years. What is going on? You got the snow crickets leaping, jumping, hopping, happy.
This dude energy is too much, gang. It's like he on a Percocet or something. This nigga's energy is crazy, fool. It's like he all hyped up off Mountain Dew. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit.
Girl! And then you gonna put a goddamn ChatGPT statement out because you lost your verification? I can't conceptualize that. I can't put that. It's no words. I don't understand. Like, like 400,000. Do you know, bitch, that's a country. You got a country of racists within a country of racists. Y'all have lost your goddamn mind to think that I'm going to sit here. That's why y'all throw the peanuts on the...
So y'all ain't gonna talk about how Texas roll.
Yeah, Cuz was definitely eating burgers and french fries.
If you want a burger, eat a burger. Bitch, if you want a french fry, eat a french fry.
But shout out to Cuz though, man. I ain't mad at that. Go ahead.
House tried to say they can't see their comments because TikTok didn't unverify them. Due to losing verification, our comments are not being seen. Y'all can see exactly what the people talk about. So basically, they came up with this lie because it's a Facebook group that's been found. The Facebook group has over 400,000 people that's admitting to contaminating black people's food when they're eating at the restaurant. Texas Roadhouse was one of the restaurants that were mentioned. And people are in their comments, so now they're trying to say they can't see their comments. Do anybody remember when that girl found them staples in her biscuits at Texas Roadhouse and the manager tried to gaslight her? Whole time it's making sense.
This Texas Roadhouse situation is so scary to me because you really don't know what people are doing with your food before you get to it. Before it gets to you. I used to have a friend.
I am not gonna lie, gang. She is some sexy chocolate.
Sexy chocolate.
Baby. My. Baby, you fine, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I went to high school with, and then we worked together for a while together. And she used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and she told me that if a table was rude, they would give them the Buffalo Wild Wings special, which would mean that they would do stuff to your food. They would put it in the dishwater first, and then take it out and cook it, and then give it to you, or like all kinds of heinous things. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And she's like, no, that's what happens. You got to be careful. You know, that's where the whole like premise of you got to be nice to your waiter because they're going to spit in your food. My mom is from the South, so she was always big on you never eat at anybody's house, or be very careful whose house you're eating at. Eat before you go. And to this day, my mom still does not like going out to eat. She'd rather cook her own food because she'll say, like, you don't know what they're doing to your food back there. You don't know what they're putting in it. And I would always say to her, Mom, well, you don't know what the butcher's doing in the back either. And she's like, I don't care. I know once it gets to me what I'm doing with it. And I feel like sometimes the only recourse you have is to maybe pray over your food.
She got that Valley Girl vernacular. You know, she kind of talks like this. And oh my God. And yeah, she probably used to go to Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch. And everything she says has an upward inflection at the end of it. And you know, she just lives her little fairy life.
She was a fairy.
But I ain't mad at that, baby. Go ahead.
But I think it is kind of scary that in a day and age of DoorDash, you don't know what the driver's doing. It's just scary how many people have access to things that you don't know about.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at...
Seen a post in it. There's a whole racist group chat of like 400,000 people that are tampering with like black people's foods at the restaurants. They specifically mention Texas Roadhouse and the other place called Logan's. Now you can't even trust going to, I mean, I'm sure this ain't nothing new to be honest, but now they're just out in the open. I can't ever go to Texas Roadhouse.
So apparently a racist group chat on Facebook emerged where they're admitting to doing stuff to black people's food at Texas Roadhouse and Logan's. I'm really glad that this was brought up because do y'all remember like probably around this time last year that a black family went to Texas Roadhouse and they found staples in their biscuits? I know with every fiber of my being that this has been going on for much longer than we think. They said that it started around the time that the Carmelo Anthony trial started. Okay, boom. That not like just a couple months ago before earlier this year, right? We have to start pulling our money back from these corporations. Because here's the truth, right? Well, we can be mad at Texas Roadhouse all we want to, but here's the truth. This is how big business really works. We have to really start thinking about corporations for what they are. We have to really start thinking about white supremacy for what it is, right? Racism for what it is. Corporation, a business of that size, of that conglomerate, is just a bunch of individuals with their own morals, their own prejudices, and their own biases working for a corporation, creating a culture and a system. That is how white supremacy works, right? Everyone's like, well, I'm not racist and da-da-da-da. This is the system. The system is the individuals who hold biases are in positions that affect our everyday lives. So the only way to really defeat white supremacy and racism is for us to start being the system ourselves. We have to start creating our own systems, our own food places, our own grocery stores, our own agriculture, our own everything.
And she's not lying. But at the same time, we also got to start treating each other better in these systems and in these businesses. You know? I love when I go to a black-owned business and I have a great experience. It makes me want to come back. I will give you preferential treatment over another. But I hate it when I go to a black-owned business and y'all treat me, you know how, say you sell something, you sell stuff, right? A complete stranger will pay full price for what you selling, will pay the full price, no complaint, might even tip you. And it'll be your own people asking you for discounts and stuff like that, and then get mad when you say no because you trying to, actually have a prosperous business. And you ain't at the level where you can just be giving handouts like that yet. I feel like a lot of black-owned businesses see black people and be like, oh, yeah, they black people. They gonna fuck with us regardless. We ain't gotta. No. Treat me with the same level of respect as you treat them other folks that's coming up in here. Because I see how you're treating them. They glass ain't went empty yet. I've been waiting for my food for 2 hours and I still on my first drink. Like, at least bring me another drink. You know what I'm saying? And I've had some of those experiences out in Houston. I'm not going to name the restaurants because just because I had that bad experience that one time doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad restaurant. But yeah, we got to start treating each other better in these businesses. Because I'm a tipper. You know what I'm saying? I got a good experience. I don't give a damn. I'm going broke. I'm a tip. And I'm a tip generously. Let's get it.
This is not just white people. Like, I'm not just saying just black people we need to do this. I'm saying all people. Until we start doing things for ourselves, the longer that we wait for the system to fix it, the less likely it is to get done. It's actually never going to happen. Because the system isn't a system, it's a collective, right? And until we as the collective start doing for ourselves, the system itself is never going to fix itself. But we just have to pick somewhere to start. My place is, let's start with the food. Because the way that all of this food is coming up, something's wrong with the food, whether it's people doing something to the food coming back with salmonella and psychospora, it's an issue. We need to take back control of our food system first. Because if we can feed each other, that's a great start.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more than that little statement, boo. Yes, I know y'all been seen, but if y'all have not been seen, yeah, Texas Roadhouse, step of the light. So if y'all don't know, it's a group on Facebook with none but colored people, and it's about 400,000 of them in there. Now, through the midst of all the, let's be clear, the racism that they got going on in there, a lot of restaurant employees talk about what they do when they have a black customer. Now, one of the most talked about restaurants and that people have noticed is Texas Roadhouse. Well, a lot of their employees are in there on the fake pages talking about some what they do when they see a colored person, and they talk about how they spit in the food, they rub it on the floor, they bring it out nasty, yada 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 yada. Now the rolls, the rolls fine. I need the rolls every day. They come out fresh. I can see that. But my food, not gonna lie, a couple times it has been nasty. And all Texas Roadhouse did was just make a little statement. No, baby, we want to see action. We need to get them folk up out of there. Yeah, because see, I'll be hiring anybody, and I did have a bad experience the last 2 times I went. I ain't been back since. Because them ribs was real cold, and I was mad. But that's so crazy that y'all even letting people get away with their lives. Nobody's seeing these people, or they lying on y'all. Like, somebody got stuff to like real quick. Because, yeah, about my food, I never play. If I ever get a plate of food, and I see any type of saliva or dirt, the way I'm walking through that kitchen and running a muck through everybody getting on the grill. But that gotta stop. Texas Roadhouse, that little quick little story post y'all did, yeah, no, we need to see action. Go ahead and make a quick little document on who you all firing and pressure charges on. We need that now. Yeah, because y'all finna start losing a lot of business. A whole lot of business. So somebody better come to the forefront. Them rolls can't save y'all. Well, they might. They don't know bitch is good. But the fact.
The nigga's stupid. And I ain't gonna lie, them rolls are good. But this is serious for Texas Roadhouse, gang. And I ain't gonna lie. My last steak that I had there, I remember. And it was pretty dry. You know what I'm saying? I get my steaks medium. You dig? I want a little bit of pink. I don't want no blood and shit. I don't see how people do rare steak. You might as well go up and bite the damn cow, gang. Y'all be tripping. But yeah, my last couple steaks from there were actually kind of dry. Now that I really think about it, I just want the rolls. Give me the rolls, extra cinnamon butter. Let me flag it up. But people don't play about hygiene and food, gang. If people even think, like, I guarantee you they're about to lose millions of dollars over this. You know? Like, it's about to get bad for them. So y'all better do something to counteract this, cause these racists is out here putting stains on y'all names, and what we know how we know how them people get down. So why wouldn't we believe them? You know.
But that's crazy. Like I just don't get it. It's just never that serious. Like there's no way black people piss y'all off that bad. Like it's just no way that black people piss y'all off that bad. We gotta do better. Like y'all gonna end up getting hurt. I'll put a bitch in the grease and on the grill about my food, but you won't be sizzling like that steak, I promise you. I need the CEO to speak out. I don't care about no little note from the HR team. I need the CEO to step in the lights. Somebody must be dealt with. Who around here spitting and wiping it with their ass? Somebody must come to the forefront, love. I know you lying.
I didn't even know this was taking place, but Texas Roadhouse lost their verification checkmark right here on this platform. And they released a statement, and I'm going to tell you why. So this is the statement they released. I'll let you pause to read. They also released this statement. I'll let you pause to read it. So Texas Roadhouse is facing a lot of backlash, and I don't even know if it's due to any fault of their own. I really don't know the context behind it. What I can tell you is that you can pause to read this, and this is why they are facing backlash. I will not read it, but you can pause to read it. So that post came from a Facebook group, and this Facebook group is all white people. It's a white and proud group. I'm just going to be honest. That's what the group was called. But somebody made the group public at some point. And when it went public, a bunch of black people and people of color basically infiltrated the group, basically. And it happened weeks ago, but since then, they have been going back and forth in that group, racist against black people, racist against people of color, because they feel like their group is taken over and they've made a new group. But somebody in the group decided to post that statement saying that they work for Texas Roadhouse, and there's just a known fact amongst people, white racists who work at Texas Roadhouse, that when a black table orders food from them, they purposefully sabotage their food. They purposefully compromise their food. That's the word I was looking for. A lot of people have stated, and there's videos on here of people who've had bad experiences at Texas Roadhouse, people of color, black people. And I don't know how that video got away from Texas Roadhouse and this one got their attention, but because of that, they've lost their check mark and they are trying to, quote unquote, make things right. They said that their hospitality is unreasonably crazy when it comes to people of color and black people. I don't know Texas Roadhouse. I don't eat at Texas Roadhouse. I don't even remember a time eating at Texas Roadhouse. We have one here, but I never go there. I don't know. I don't think the statement's going to be strong enough. I don't think your argument's going to be strong enough. You might need to do some internal investigations, and this should have been the case to begin with.
Former Texas Roadhouse servers are coming to the internet and telling their story after they were written up for mentioning racist seating arrangements. They called these areas color sections, and they would often be back by the bathrooms or back by the kitchen.
Yo, gang, not the colored section. Y'all got us sitting in the colored section? Cause sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like that done sat me somewhere a little tucked off. Why am I over here tucked off? You know what I'm saying, in a corner over here, when there's plenty of space over there. I could, you know, I'm not gonna lie about that. I have noticed that at Texas Roadhouse a little bit. Y'all done sat me in the colored section? What, so these is whites only pies? Well, how much is it to turn one of these whites only pies into nigga pies? You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, it's getting out of hand, gang. Jesus.
Now, personally, I've only been to Texas Roadhouse a handful of times, so I can't recall, but I can recall this happening at multiple other restaurants. There's been a few times where I've walked into a restaurant. The one time I'm thinking of right now was a Denny's. I walked into a Denny's and I looked around, and it was literally white people on one side and black people on one side. And I was like, did they do this on purpose? And then another time, I remember I walked into an Applebee's and it was the same way. It was white people on this side and black people on this side. And I know people don't seat themselves in these type of restaurants. So clearly something is going on. And I'm sure the employees, the people that work there would know best. But I see why they wouldn't speak up, because a lot of those people that work those type of jobs, they need their jobs. They can't risk their job trying to call something out. A few brave ones did. But at the end of the day, it needs to be called out. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever walked into a restaurant and clearly seen that it was segregated.
Yeah, the communities, I have two of them close by me, and I live in a rural Texas community, and I live in ones that historically have said they're very, very racist. I own businesses in them, and trust me, anytime they let me know, they can open me or shut me down. So I didn't know that when moving here from Colorado, where I bought my preschools, that they were in such communities that had a lot of history of racism. Was everybody there bad? No, there's a lot of sweet, but trust me, they let me know very quickly that I was black in their community. Anytime a parent got mad, or heck, the director literally shut my school down and had the nurse to go online and do a little rampage, and all the people in the community like reposting text messages and, oh, she didn't do this.
People think it's a game down here in Texas, man. Baby, this was the last state to end slavery for a reason. Texas is like that. Texas is like that. You fuck around, be on a road trip driving, you trying to get your all 50 states in your vehicle tour, and you mess around and run out of gas and invite a Texans as a black person. Nuh-uh. You dig? It's real life sundown towns out here, baby.
Listen, if you're not collecting funds and you literally took it upon yourself to close my business down without my permission, yeah, make it make sense. Where's the money coming from? But, they're on there doing their little crazy stuff. And so the communities that those two restaurants are out here by me, I wouldn't be one bit shocked. But my mom always told me, like, if you're rude to people, be careful, because when she was in high school, she worked at a Taco Bell, and anytime customers would be rude, the staff would spit in their cups, swirl it, and drink it. So she just told me, don't send stuff back, be very kind, or eat at home and cook at home. So, for the reason in this terrible economy anyway, just to cook at home. And as black customers, we can choose where we want to spend our coins and our dollars. There's so many great restaurants of color. Eat there. Let them have that processed nasty biscuits that they're serving. I'm unbothered. I like seasoning on my food regardless. Just not my vibe. So yeah, I just try to support businesses that supports us, and it's sad that the country is so divided right now. And I want everybody to be able to live together, love together, and all those different things. But listen, a lot of times I've done my research and I took a lot of courses in college, and the black community was way better when it was segregated. To be honest, our kids actually got educated. They had kids and instructors that looked like them, that actually cared about them in the community, and they were able to see black excellence every single day. And then we decided that we'd integrate, and it's been a nightmare since. So obviously, I'm a Christian. We all should be.
And I wonder what my ancestors were thinking when desegregation happened and they went to these white restaurants and got their food. Y'all don't think they tampered with y'all food? I seen a documentary, gang. That shit had me dying, where the black people were talking about their first experiences, like going to white restaurants and trying the food. And that man was like, that was the most god-awful meal I've ever had in my life. Y'all, the saxophones were blowing. It was getting loud on that boy, man.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Oh, hold on, I gotta hit something else to stop this. I forgot to put the stop button on there, so that was just gonna keep on going, y'all. Saxophones stay loud. But yeah, man, I'm very careful with who I go out with, because I don't want my food spat in, right? And I don't know who back there cooking, but I know that if you piss off this waiter or waitress, they can influence somebody, or they themselves could tamper with my food. And you're not about to get my food spat in. But just at the possibility of y'all doing that based off skin color and its own site like that, I'll keep cooking at home. When I end this live right now, I'm about to get up in the kitchen and whip it up. I promise you I am, because your boy is hungry. I ain't gonna lie. But we gonna finish this video, though. We gonna get through it. Let's go.
Long, but at the end of the day, if we're not welcome there, quit visiting there. Like, make it make sense. Especially when there's so many amazing black businesses that we can use our black dollars at. We need to do more of that.
Hello and good evening. Listen, don't mind me, my head's cold. I don't know if y'all have heard about this White and Proud group chat. Now, again, full disclosure, because I like to laugh and I'm foolish, I infiltrated and made a couple of comments. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all know that's not what I want to talk about. Why they got Roadhouse out here fucked up? Now Roadhouse done had to come out and make statements, and people about to get fired because them people posted in their little racist group chat that they spit in black people's food, and it's not just the servers, the cooks and the busboys are all in on it. And now Roadhouse is out here saying, we don't support that. That's not us. And they got their check removed. They are no longer verified. When y'all gonna learn racism is expensive? Not only is y'all gonna cause these people, Roadhouse, to lose their business, but y'all gonna lose y'all jobs too. And I really hate that for myself because I love them rolls. Them rolls have me in a chokehold. I tell y'all, I don't even go for the food. I don't care about the steak. I don't care about the fries. I only go for the rolls, y'all.
And extra cinnamon butter. I'm telling you, man, I get fat off them rolls, y'all.
And you know you can buy a bag of them rolls, a half a dozen at a time.
And the peanuts. I like the bag of peanuts they be having there. The salted peanuts, I fucks with them.
The next morning, with just some regular butter and your coffee, and racists done ruined it for everybody. The fuck? That's it. That's all I got. I'm going to bed now. Okay, bye.
Palm-colored people are weird. They've always been weird. There's maybe like a select few of them that are cool as shit, but the rest of them are weird. When you don't like somebody, you pay them no money. They don't exist to you. You don't talk to them. You don't hang around them. You don't put yourself in proximity of them. They don't exist to you. Yet, there are so many white people that hate other races, but you go out your way to be in the mix with those races. I don't get. It's such a large amount of palm-colored people that don't like black people. But when you see them in neighborhoods that don't belong to you, my God, you go out your way to be in their business. It's so weird, right? Like, because it literally could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. I don't get it.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you a
Pookie Nose in the building. Shout out to Bosses of Talk in the building. Shout out to all my people in the building, gang. I'm glad y'all can make it here. Y'all catch the last one, man. I got to get some food after this. I ain't going to lie to you, but I'm glad you coming up in here, Pookie Nose. It's good to see you, gang.
Context and pretext. I am talking about the information that is going around about this Facebook group that apparently was full of servers, cooks, and people who work in some corporate-owned / franchisee-owned restaurants where they are tampering with black customers' food. Spit, farting on food, touching their food, doing shit, just doing stuff to people's food, okay? It doesn't matter what, it's just all wrong, okay? Now, first of all, most corporate / franchisee-owned restaurants, and especially at least where I live here in Louisville, Kentucky, are not black-owned. So whether we go and support those restaurants or not, they probably don't care. Does it make a dent in their pockets? We have seen that with the Target situation. We've seen that with any places that we've actually stood.
Shit, I beg to differ, baby. You forgot that we put such a dent in Target's pockets that they had to get Jamal Bryant funky ass to come out and try to publicly say that the boycott was over. Nigga, you don't determine shit, Jamal Bryant. Shut up.
Shut up, bitch.
I still ain't been back to Target. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But they lost millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Like they don't, yeah, we do that. And I guarantee you, because it's black folks, one thing we love is some good eating. Every person that you seen in here said the same thing. I go for the rolls. Anywhere you got a large group of black folks, any metropolitan city, I guarantee you they probably fucking with some Texas Roadhouse in some capacity. And I bet you they'll notice the difference when them dollars are pulled. It's Asian business. I was going to do a reaction on that. I might do that next time. But, you know, since people have been boycotting the Asian businesses ever since, what was little homie's name, man? I don't want to get it messed up. But ever since that dude, you know, Rick Chow, he took that kid's life, it's been business being shut down. Never underestimate the power of the black dollar, baby.
10-toe down and boycotted and said we're not doing it anymore, we do see that it has an effect. Does it always result in people getting fired or these businesses being shut down? Not always. Can it help incite change? Most of the time it does. But here's what I want to touch on. First of all, because of the things that are happening within the government, there's a lot of protections and things that have been removed and caused a lot of the mess we've got going on. So the parasite outbreak, these food recalls, a lot of these illnesses and things that are making reemergences is because of the things that have been taking place over the last couple of years. So we need to be aware and careful and cautious when we are talking about the places that we occupy, where we spend our money, where we're getting our foods and things of that nature at. So about a week ago or two, I made a video saying, please go out, support farmers markets. There was a reason why I said that. This is the said reason. You can get locally grown and operated foods.
But now you can't even trust the farmer's market, because I seen a video of this woman at a farmer's market, and she had pulled some blueberries that she had bought from like a H-E-B or a Walmart, and she had put them in a different container to try to make it look like she grew them herself. Anywhere where people are trying to make money and make profit, anywhere where it's capitalism involved, it's going to be some corners cut to get that bread. It's going to be people doing shady business. So I would suggest calling your local farmer's market and getting in touch with the farmer. Actually go to the farm. A lot of these farmers will let you go and see their livestock, see how they living. And man, you can once you get a personal relationship with a good farmer or good butcher and get your food in bulk for the cheap. It'll be healthier. You know, it won't have as much bullshit in it, as much GMO and all the antibiotics that they shooting everything with these days. Like, yeah, go to the source. It's much better and more cost effective.
Down to your meats for those that, you know, eat meat, vegetables, fruits, flowers, a lot of goods from farmers markets. And in most cities, you probably have about 3 or 4 or more local markets that get ran during the season on the weekends. Now here in Louisville, we happen to have, I think there's one that operates on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, most of ours are on Saturday, and then we have a couple that happen on Sunday, which gives people opportunities. We also have locally owned stores, grocers, or, meat counter type butcher shops that typically get produce locally. We have fruit and farm market stands that are open here 7 days a week. So we don't have to rely on corporate owned places to obtain foods from you guys. Now here's what I'm going to encourage to happen. One, start going and shopping and getting foods from these places. I'm not saying that no, we can't go out to eat, but you might want to start being very selective about where you're going to eat. Black people, y'all might want to start figuring out where our black-owned restaurants are. I think it's time for us to start a thread, just like we had to do when it came down to the whole nail salon situation. When it's come down to anything, and we are encouraging people to shop not only local, but black owned, I think it's time that we spread that a little even further. The people that are crashing out, the racists, the people who are blatantly racist, they're crashing out and they're ramping up, and it's becoming very dangerous. We ain't got time to play, y'all. They're messing with us medically. They're messing with the food. They're messing with jobs. They're messing with people's safety. They're messing with people's livelihoods. They are messing with people just overall down to this whole deportation mess that we are facing and dealing with. Like, it's all the way around. And until we all do something in some way, I don't care how small it is, let's help us rebuild our communities and our resources. Period, point blank. It's time to...
And I feel like we're already headed in that direction. Just the way the world is heading, it's kind of pushing us there, you know? Like, everything's so expensive. Everybody's getting over. You know what I'm saying? You might as well cook at home. You might as well go support your people. You dig? And especially these days, people, you know, we in the age of Aquarius, gang. Everybody's showing their true colors. The truth's gonna be revealed in this age, you dig? And everybody revealing their truth, so let's stand on ours. But shout out to this content creator. Let me make sure I get her a good shout out, man. Shout out to her. Princess Sarah. Dope content. How do y'all feel about that, gang? Are y'all still gonna go to Texas Roadhouse? Or, you know, I don't, like I said, most of the time I get my food to go when I do pull up. So all I hear is a voice on the phone, or I even order on through like the app or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times they don't even know it's a black person coming to pick up the food when it's me. But this might make me go even less. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real Mickey and tricky out here, man. But shout out to all my people in the building. It's been a dope live, guys. We did, how many videos? At least 4 of them, right? We got busy today. You know what I'm saying? I haven't, it's been a couple days I gave you guys a good live. So, you know, had to come through and do it for my people. And I'm glad y'all could all be in the building, gang. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate y'all being here because, like y'all know, time is the most important asset that we have at disposal. And for y'all to be spending with me, it's a beautiful thing, gang. And I really do appreciate y'all. So, shout out to y'all. Let me see if I can't find this before we get on up out of here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let's see. Get out of there. I end it with this, but I might not be able to. And if not, that's cool. Cool. But gang, I ain't gonna lie, your boy hungry. I gotta double check with my manager and see what time I'm supposed to be at work in the morning, because your boy never hit me back and we can't be late. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never late in the Gaptooth Gainz. But I appreciate everybody coming through and rocking with your boy, man. Shout out to y'all in the building. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for making this a wonderful live. Hold on, let me switch this up. Refresh this, give y'all a proper send off. You dig? Yeah, gang, thank y'all for being here. It's been a dope live. Shout out to all my people in the building, everybody that pulled up. Reaction Command Center. Trav T, shout out to you, gang. I appreciate you being here, homie. Real talk. Shout out to you. And yeah, man, all my people. Bosses of Talk, shout out to you, gang. Pookie Nose showed up. ADG, shout out to you. My boy Ashkin, I appreciate you always showing love, fam. Michelle Summers, thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Who else we missing? Oh, you know, we can't forget the beautiful Miss Joette or the beautiful Blanco Told You. You know what I'm saying? And thank y'all for showing love and blessing me down in that super chat. Thank you to my bro, the final boss KC, for hitting your boy with that love. Thank you, my boy Cole Obsidian, for showing up, gang. And shout out to all my people, man. JD Informant, you know I couldn't forget about you, gang. I wasn't gonna forget about you, fam. and everybody who showed up and just showed love, man. I hope I didn't forget nobody. I'm going through to make sure I didn't. Seen and unseen boxing. Yeah, I ain't forget you, gang. Yeah, we in here, and we in here deep. Shout out to everybody who showed up. Thank you guys for making this a wonderful live, man. I'm about to get some food in my stomach, get wind down for the night, and get ready for work in the morning. So I should be dropping another video tonight, though. So all my third shifters, I'm gonna try to have something dropping for y'all, man. I'm gonna make sure I do that before I go to sleep. So shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, and that's all I got for y'all in this one, gang. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Comment down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Roll to 15K. We on the way. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gaptooth Gainz. Oh yeah, and don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Ding! Because I forgot to put the button on. So, ding! But peace out, y'all. I'm going to end it with the song. Y'all already know. If I can, damn. Hold on. There we go. All right, yeah, there we is. Peace out.
Transition, man. Transition. It's been a long ass day. But I'ma still go for mine. I promise. I go straight for the motherfucking cash. Got a tank full of gas and the dude be the match. Got a bitch in the passenger seat with a bag. Little mama hit it once and she can't stop her laughing. And I swear I'm not drinking, but you won't believe me, cause the way a nigga finna crash it. And I buy mine in bulk, got an ounce of that hope. Now I'm about to break this hoe down and smash it. My lighter flick, my blunt is lit. My team legit, my nigga. My weed is great, nah it ain't laced. That's how it hit, my nigga. I'm from the twins, same hood, same friends. That's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ayy, fuck man, it's been a long day, but I know that shit gon' pay. Till then, to help ease the stress, I take another shot of this Bombay. Find a chick that I can bring home, then I'ma eat her up. That's an entree. She hot and ready like Lil Caesar, so it's dicks out for Harambe. Fucking right, I'm still throw, bitch. Still reppin' that Rose Rich. Still stuntin' on fuck niggas, and I don't condone no hoe shit. Still pulling up to Travis Park with a basketball in a road split. Left the city for a little bit, hit the military, got focused. Came back 3 years later, y'all fuck boys ain't no shit. What the fuck was y'all niggas doing in the meantime is what I don't get. But all the homies that held it down, in circus time shit we about to climb. So bring the perp in to raise the curtains. I hit them lights, we about to shine. Like diamonds in the teeth of a southerner. We keep it real so them real niggas fuck with us. You getting money in my city, it's because of us. We getting bands, motherfucker, better run it up. I'm pit bull and I'm coming at your jugular. Yeah, I'm a dog, no leash, no muzzler. Motherfucker, man, fuck it, I need a smoke break. How to kill these niggas, bro?
This one's for the real niggas and the bad bitches that the cash getting while they heavy hash twisting. Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep it up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest in the verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like a know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat, ski, ready to feet. Hell yeah, make them so touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass, so I with no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, then I for sure need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell and make your fucking chest open. That's how we doing the rich. You gon' off for one, I smoke you just for kicks. Focus up, blaming no why is it killing you niggas? Get mad knowing that the shoe fits. You know. So gon' start the stress and I smoke with transition. Get lifted to heaven, no worries, no issues when we bring the letters. My niggas and women in the smoker section. Hi.